At 5 a.m. My husband shamed me while hugely pregnant. Get up and cook breakfast for my parents, he yelled. His parents laughed. You had it coming. My sister-in-law jeered, shaking. I fired off an SOS before everything went black. What came next left the courtroom speechless. The judge's expression said it all. My world shattered with a single slap, the metallic taste of blood filling my mouth as I crashed to the kitchen floor, 7 months pregnant. What do you do when the man who swore to protect you becomes the monster you fear most? But what they didn't know, what none of them could have ever guessed, was that the desperate button I secretly pressed wasn't just a cry for help, it was the trigger for their absolute, undeniable downfall. And believe me, the fall was epic. Shift to a more conversational, almost reflective tone, but with an underlying current of disbelief and pain, it was 5:57 a.m. I know because I watched the numbers on my phone blur through my tears as my body hit the cold tile. My 7-month pregnant belly scraped painfully against the floor, and suddenly, I felt something wet between my legs. Not blood, something else. Something terrifying. Voice hardens, mimicking the villain's tone. Did you hear me, you useless cow? His voice. The one that once whispered promises under starlight, now spat venom in the darkness. I said, get up and make breakfast. My parents are hungry. Through the ringing in my ears, I heard it. Laughter. High-pitched, cruel, echoing from the doorway. His mother, Willow, stood there in her pristine silk nightgown, her face twisted in amusement. His father, Anthony, sat at the kitchen table, the same one I'd scrubbed just 6 hours ago, his newspaper rustling as he chuckled. Voice filled with bitter irony. About time someone taught her proper respect, his mother drawled, her words dripping with satisfaction. I tried to stand. My swollen feet ached, my back screamed, my hands trembled as I reached for the counter. And that's when the door burst open again. His sister, Penelope, walked in. Her smile. God, her smile was the cruelest thing I'd ever seen. Voice drops to a low, intense whisper. Oh, did poor little thing have a wake-up call? She circled me like a predator. You know what? Let me help you remember your place. The kick came from nowhere. Her designer boot connected with my stomach with such force that the air completely left my lungs. The baby. Oh, God, the baby. I felt him, my little boy, lurch inside me, then go terrifyingly still. I screamed, or tried to. Only a wheeze came out. That's what you get for trapping my brother, she hissed, drawing her leg back for another strike. My hands shook as I fumbled for my phone. The screen was cracked from where it had fallen, but it still worked. The emergency contact. The one I'd programmed 3 months ago, when the first bruise appeared. When I first realized the man I married was a monster wearing a mask. One button. Just one button. The world tilted. Darkness crept in from the edges of my vision. But before everything went black, I heard the notification sound. Message sent. Then nothing. A moment of dramatic pause, then full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.